Welcome to Tales of Nowhere, a tabletop RPG podcast where we take one cast of characters through multiple games and rule sets to tell one epic story. I'm Spencer, the creator of the podcast, and I play Isaac, a spacefaring con man from the game Stars Without Number. Joining me on this crazy adventure is...
I'm Kelsey, and I'm playing Kieran from Mutants and Masterminds.
I'm Eric, and I play Thane Diedrich, a elf battle mage from Shadowrun.
My name is Alex, and I play Chuck, the Midnight Hondo, and I'm from Savage Worlds.
And last but not least, the most important member of our group, our fabulously... Okay.
For all you ladies out there.
And last but not least, the most important member of our group, our ferociously fabulous DM, Joshua. How you doing, man?
Woo, I am doing well, thank you.
Good. So how do all these characters fit together, and what kind of story could we possibly tell that makes any sense at all? Well, don't change that metaphorical dial, because Tales of Nowhere podcast has officially begun.
Previously on Tales of Nowhere.
My feet are real hairy, and I think I'm shorter than I was in this new mysterious land that we've been sent to.
You're a halfling, and you can't hold your liquor.
I lost a drinking contest before it was even a contest.
It was one drink.
I grabbed a gun out of a galaxy.
There was nothing in the box for me, but I got a goblin.
The box is sexist.
We rescued a goblin from being killed.
Bob does friends.
He steals socks.
How did this get started?
It's a dirty rumor.
But you can see the socks on him, though. That's the thing.
He is
Yeah.
He's wearing socks.
And somehow we're all from Canada.
But then we were recruited
To the service of the king.
to fight.
The Underdark.
I was actually passed out drunk at this point. You guys have to fill me in as we go.
The rising Underdark.
Man, this sure is a fun, new universe we got ourselves into.
Sure is.
And that was how we spent our market day.
You stayed overnight at a tavern right after you had agreed to join a army for Ishmarr. The Kingdom of Ishmarr was recruiting, and you guys joined up. Actually, yeah, like she was saying last episode.
I slept in the barn.
Oh, that's just a little slice of home, huh?
Yeah. Barn
All
with
right.
horses.
In the hay with the
That's
horses.
right. That's right.
I got a
All right.
double room, and I carried Isaac up.
Oh, perfect.
And
Okay.
laid him on his bed
Aw.
and took care of him all night, made sure he was on his side.
Because he had
Oh, that's
sweats and
nice.
everything.
Yeah, he
Because
had
he
Aw.
was super drunk and
Yeah.
passed out.
Yeah, I was. Okay, Kelsey, where did you sleep? Because I feel like we should finish that.
I guess
thought before.
Kieran will just get a room, and Bub Dub will sleep at the foot of her bed like a dog.
See, at one point she's all nice and loving
does-
to him, and then on the other hand, she treats him like a slave or a
dog.
pet.
It's like a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah. It's kind of sweet, but
He's
also
my
sick.
property.
Yeah.
So how did my night go?
You actually had a fine night. Bubba
good.
didn't even do anything.
Do I have a cowboy hat? Because I had a cowboy hat.
I want you to have a cowboy hat so bad.
Because I want to be able to sleep like this. Just
You
put
pulled
on.
it out
Oh,
of the
that's
box.
really
But
good.
it wouldn't
yeah.
be a cowboy hat, would it?
No, not in the D&D world. They wouldn't really have a cowboy hat.
Unless you
Unless you
retroactively
pulled it
Robin
out of
hat
the
with the feathers.
chest.
Oh, I should have.
Next
Can we
time.
retcon that?
Yes. Let's retcon it.
Yeah, okay.
I will give back.
What three things did you pull out?
I got a knife, my dagger, Shelly, and my gun,
Ooh, I love
and
that.
my rope.
Yeah, you're tapped out.
I should have named my hat, not my knife.
Is your hat named Knife?
My
Or no, is your hat named Rope?
I pulled my rope out of the box.
I think that I wake up like the moment the sun shining through the window hits my skin, I just like, I'm up, and I sound like that because I'm so hungover, and like I'm all tangled up in what passes for blankets in this universe. And I think, and Joshua, if you'll help me out here, I look at the watch, and I think that I've been drunk texting.
Oh, so when we left, you had passed out while talking to the guards.
Yeah.
So you would have had to have regained
I
consciousness.
figure sometime between the passing out of the table and getting dragged up to a room
Mhm.
and like being force fed water or something, I assume. Like, and I would have regained partial consciousness
But you're
somewhere
not
along
texting,
the way.
you're talking, and it turns into
Exactly,
text, right?
exactly. Yeah, all I
So
got to
you
do is push
say-
the button and talk.
Yeah.
You say cornucopia. Guess what we're doing right now?
I feel like that I'm like a flirty drunk.
All right, so you're flirting. You've texted a bunch of stuff to him. The last message was back from him where he said, "Maybe next time someone else wear the watch."
The message before is like, oh, I probably shouldn't have said all that. How do I shut this off? How do I stop it? Stop typing, stop.
So you really look like you have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
What do I do? Hey, Thane. Hey, Thane.
Hey, Thane.
Dead?
Hey, Thane.
He's not even in the room.
So all this, so you're just holding down the button and just talking like
Just
normal,
talking
and
like-
all of it is turning into
Yeah.
text.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I woke up an hour ago, and I'm just walking around. I'm sitting on the porch,
Oh,
whittling
cool.
something with my dad.
Nah.
All
With
right.
Shelly.
Kieran, you wake up with Bubda just staring at you.
Oh.
He goes,
Like,
he's smiling. Wake up, pretty lady.
Oh my god.
The sun is up.
I'm really glad I'm not in that
creepy.
room.
See, I told you, goblins, right?
He didn't murder her though, so it's okay.
It's
she
basically
just like
the same.
sits bolt upright.
Oh, no.
Just like,
So fast, in fact, that he just kind of falls backward because he was and rolls off the bed. That's my sound effect.
That was good.
Bob's hungry. You want to go eat for food we find in the street? They throw away lots of good food here.
I do imagine that people who do not understand pure justice are very wasteful. We will get up and go wrestle up some food for this poor, creepy, smelly child.
Yeah, where do we meet up? What's the dealio?
So I guess
I don't even know what's going on.
Down
so.
in the tavern.
That's
they-
true. You have
Yeah,
no
you probably
idea.
help him out, Thane.
Yeah, I'm still asleep. I'm used to literally living at night.
Yeah.
So,
You
so
hear like scrabbling at the door.
I am gonna kill that goblin.
What the hell is that?
And then like a louder knock, like, come on, get up.
At some point, Thane is going to have to wake up because you guys need to meet the recruiters.
Yeah, I'm begrudgingly heading downstairs to the.
I like that we feel equally awful, but for very different reasons.
Yeah.
Normally, if you get hammered and wasted, we have you roll a Constitution save, and if you fail it, you're at like a negative for the whole rest of the day
Cool.
Okay.
on everything.
Do it.
So go ahead and roll a Constitution check.
Give us your hardest whiskey.
Oh.
What'd you get?
8.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you're at a negative.
Oh
You've
my
got-
What a serious mind.
You have the
so
worst.
hungover.
Already a halfling,
Yeah.
so
You have a migraine, like you
I
have
thought
a.
being drunk was supposed to help your character.
Well, this universe has very different rules for that, apparently.
Yeah.
I had some, I'm not used to this stuff, whatever's in it.
No.
So
Maybe it wasn't even the alcohol. Maybe it was just something that was in it.
So you guys eat some breakfast. They've got some pottage or whatever in the tavern that they are feeding to their guests, and then you guys go off to meet the guard that recruited you, which
What-
I don't
what
think
was
anyone
his
asked his name
Yeah.
either. So right now you guys just know him as the guard.
the guard that is a little disorganized, honestly.
Yeah.
And he came with a bunch of other guards, but he was the one rifling through his
Yeah.
thing.
Wait a minute, guys.
That's
Where are we
like,
going?
Where are we going, guys? They
It's
just
the
stand there
classic
and watch
example
him.
of nepotism. Really.
So he has a short contingency of men, and they're just at the gate, and they've got a lot of the other guys that they've recruited. They were just sent here specifically to recruit and go back to.
is there any remnants of Market Day?
Yeah. So there are a lot of people that just seem like they, like you, partied a little too late at night and are sleeping just wherever there was space.
Oh, cool.
But
Nice.
most of the shops and things are packed up and gone now.
Okay.
So
I look at like an elf or something that's doing the walk of shame, and I just like knowingly nod at
you
them.
guys like make eye contact.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to do in town? There are still shops around, just not the market day thing.
I
so.
look at getting a shield. You can have shields in this game.
This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. You can have shields. You carry them. They're used to protect yourselves.
They're
It's-
wooden. They could
Mhm,
be
mhm.
metal as well.
What else about shields?
Well, they could. There's all kinds of wood, and maple, and
Some people decorate their shields, maybe with symbols that are important to them or their deity.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Are you going alone, or is everyone going with him?
I
I'll
don't
go
know.
with them because I might be looking for something.
Okay.
I guess I follow too because they're just like I don't
I
know what's going on
He
really.
just can't think. He's just
Yeah.
All right.
Are we exploring? Do you know where to go?
I feel like they would be pounding on metal, so it
Sure.
probably draws
Cool.
Wherever
draws
that
them.
you is coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
you
Let's
find
go.
a forge where there's an armor smith. He's like, "Good morrow. What can I do you for?"
Can you stop the banging? Just like for a sec.
The
just for
banging.
just for a sec. I'll give you gold just for a sec.
I dare say you've been into Ray's hard sarsaparilla.
How did you know?
I've had my share of Ray's hard sarsaparillas in my
Is it
time.
Mike's older brother?
Yeah.
I'm looking to get a shield. What do you got handy?
Oh, well, I've got many shields over here. Kind of shows you there's like a wall of shields. They all look pretty sturdy, kind of about the same size. There's just different shapes and stuff. You're a paladin, ain't you?
Yep.
I
Very
put
astute.
What's that?
Nothing.
He's being a smartass.
I can put your symbol of your god on the shield for you if you want to wait.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, name your god.
Why wouldn't you? You're
yeah, let's hear it.
paladin.
What's your
You know
god's
what
name?
god you worship? Yeah, you know what god you worship, and you weren't quite sure how you knew that. When
But
you guys were
there's,
entered
there's
into this,
okay, so there's
Yes.
some stuff we know.
yeah, just because it's so integral to who your person is here in this
Okay.
world.
So we come
Like
equipped
the
with
god
the
you
knowledge not
worship.
to make an ass of ourselves, like
Yeah,
not to be pointed out as imposters.
exactly.
Okay.
I actually look down at my arm where I've written God equals Kelemvor.
Oh, Kalimvor.
Yes.
You worship the god of death.
Yes, but that sounds bad, but it's not as bad as it
No,
sounds.
in the D&D world, actually, that's a pretty natural.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's not really the god of death. He's more along the lines of like the god of morticians and things like that. Like they're honoring the dead and
Hmm.
judging them. So yeah, so I worship the god Kelemvor.
Well, yeah, good for you, the god of death. What do you say about 10 gold pieces?
That sounds great.
That sounds very fair.
That sounds like a fair deal.
Mhm.
Generous, actually. I want like a kite shield. So
Okay.
like the triangle one, right?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Starts working on it. Starts banging again.
So stat wise, what are we talking there?
It's a +2 to your armor class. What weapon do you have right now?
I've got my arm blade things, which I'm
Okay.
counting as short swords.
When you're using the shield, you'd have to only use it as it's like one short sword, I guess, and a shield.
I'm wondering what kind of sword you have.
Oh, yes. Right over here, our weapons, we got all kinds of swords.
Let's do. All right, I'll take one of those short swords.
Right. Short swords. One of these strike your fancy?
Yes, the 1/3 from the left.
Oh, excellent choice. That's 10 gold pieces. Ooh, and it does versatile. So short swords, it does 1d6 piercing damage. It's a light weapon. It also has what they call finesse. So finesse means normally when you do an attack with a weapon, you use your strength modifier. Finesse means instead of your strength, you can use your dexterity if it's higher than your strength. All right, he hands you your shield's all done. It's got the symbol of your god on it
Hey
now.
guys,
Oh yeah.
why the banging? Why are we getting the things that banging?
We're going to war, brother. Brother? Yeah, last night you signed us all up. We all said no, but you were like,
I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna have to roll a deception check.
that's a good point. I slap him on the back and say, "Just kidding, little one."
Yeah, we're headed to Ishmarr to fight the Underdark.
What? I don't know any of those words.
Do you got a weapon?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
let's
tap my
go.
laser
Let's
pistol.
go. Let's go.
That's not a weapon.
I take it out and shoot the floor, and then I put it back.
What kind of sound does it make?
Yeah,
Yeah, all three sounds for one shot.
One shot.
That is
Yeah.
canon
It's-
for the rest of this game.
So, yeah, everybody in the street who saw you discharge the weapon is also like shocked. A
So
little
people
bit.
think he's basically like a mage or something now?
Yeah,
or-
they think it was probably a magic bolt. He has a device that produces the magic bolt,
That's awesome.
which is unheard of. So you guys go back to the guard whose voice, I don't remember how I did it. So he's like with the rest of the recruits there's a few other like young men, and there's like some older men who look like they got big beards and tattoos. Like, all right, we head out to Ishmarr now. Hope you said goodbye to your families, because the Underdark, they're pretty tough. They're tougher than we ever thought.
I swear to your god, I turn to Thane and say, I really hope this is where we're supposed to be going.
Do you know what my god is? Because I don't think I do.
All right, you guys head out of town the opposite way from where you came. So you guys are heading back.
Are we just walking?
You are walking. They didn't provide horses, and there's enough recruits that you guys are all together.
I turn to
Hi-ho.
Kieran and say,
Hi-ho.
about that piggyback ride.
Unfortunately, Bub Dub's already up on her
Oh,
back.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
The other people that you're traveling with don't seem to take too kindly to the fact that you have a goblin with you. They're like, you keep that thing away from me. Sometimes it's forest, sometimes it's open plains. You guys have been walking for a long time. The recruiting guard and his 3 guards that are with him just keep leading the way.
Going. All right.
Yeah. You guys travel the whole day.
During that
entire
day, can I
day.
do
Yeah.
some sort of perception check on our group to see if this is where we're actually going?
So you're trying to
If these
see and
guys
make
are
sure that they're taking you to the
real?
place that they say they are?
Yes.
That would be an insight
Insight,
check.
okay.
Yeah.
And 18.
Hell yeah.
You have no reason to believe that they are not taking you to Ishmarr. You don't think they're taking you anywhere else.
I have no reason to believe they're not taking us to Ishmarr.
I stumble over to the captain guy
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Hey, listen, I'm not really used to not knowing what's going on. What's going on?"
Well, you were pretty messed up last night when we
Mhm.
came by recruiting, so it doesn't surprise me that you're pretty clueless now. But you and your buddies signed up to be in the war. But the king pays handsomely for soldiers if you're a good fighter.
The king, he's good king.
Oh yeah, King Lancel Rufus.
Oh, I do love that name.
That's a good name.
King
That's
Rufus.
For years, the Rufus line of centuries, I'd say, kept us all safe. Ishmar's thrived under their leadership, but just recently the Underdark started to rise. He's got great armies, and they've fought bravely, but we've got other enemies on other fronts as well. We need people to help stop this uprising of the Underdark.
The Underdark. Why are they here?
That's anybody's guess. We can't find out what they're doing, but they sure do act differently than they used to. They seem stronger, more aggressive,
I'm glad we picked today to get involved in the war.
bigger.
I'll just okay. I'll go back to being hungover now.
Every once in a while, they stop for a meal. They seem to have stocked up at Merchant Day or whatever. What was it called?
Market day.
Market Day. Why can't I remember that? Okay, so you guys stop for the evening. It's gotten to be nightfall, and the guard looks at you guys. He's like, "You five, you guys are on watch.
Seriously?
Yeah, take turns."
I call last round and I just go to sleep.
Thane, you should probably take first.
Because
You're gonna be awake anyway.
It's true.
Are you or are you cycled now so that you're just really
Or
super
like you're
tired?
just totally exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty tired, but I'm used to being pretty tired. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take first watch. You kiddos get some sleep.
Kiddos.
All right.
How old are you?
And I ruffle your head.
I'm sleeping. so-
Yeah, in your sleep.
So we all they set camp and start a fire and everything. And
Yeah, there's campfire. There's people putting out their bedrolls or setting up tents if they got them or whatever. Bub just kind of like scooping up a bunch of leaves together. He's trying to make a big bed for the pretty lady.
He's not only like a dog, but he's not like
A servant's
He's a
dog?
servant. Yeah.
He's
He's
a
my
friend.
little
Yeah.
servant. I love it.
I sit down next against a tree,
Okay.
the exact opposite of where things.
Okay.
I'm cowboy sleeping
Oh, okay. Against the tree.
against a tree.
Thane,
take second
keeping
watch.
first watch. Roll a perception check to see how well you are keeping watch.
15.
You feel like you did a great job of keeping watch. Nothing happened.
Hondo's struggling with his mic. Just saying.
Hondo, you are second. So
Yeah.
he wakes you up.
Anything crazy? I say to Thane,
No.
great repartee.
So you roll a perception check.
And what would I roll?
D20.
So you roll a d20, and then
Okay.
in your skill list, there should be one that says perception.
I rolled an 8 plus 2 perception, so. Yeah.
That's not good when he rolls stuff.
So passive perception is how aware of their surroundings your character is normally, just at all times.
Okay.
I make you roll a perception when you're actively trying to look for something or watch for something, or you know what I mean.
On watch. basically.
Yes.
Okay.
But your passive is just how your character just normally is baseline at any given time,
Makes sense.
which is always 10 plus your perception modifier. So your perception is a 2, so 10 plus 2 is 12. So just you're a naturally at a 12 at all times.
Okay.
So good news. You
I
didn't.
got a 12.
Yeah,
instead
you
of a
got a
10,
12 instead of a 10.
which is gonna be enough, right?
It still sucks. So you think you're doing an amazing job of keeping watch.
I look amazing, dude.
Yeah.
So
You're like, I'm using
we've all decided that.
I'm using my Texas Ranger skills, and you're just like dun
Exactly.
dun dun like
I have my own theme song.
yeah. You're
Do you?
wish?
Please sing it.
Sing that to yourself.
I'm singing. I have my own theme song.
As you do that.
I have my own theme song. I have my own theme song.
Because of this, there are actually bad guys attacking. So through the darkness of the woods, you see some figures. They are really close. So what are you going to
I
do?
just woke up, so maybe I'm a little tired.
Yeah, that's cool. Make some more excuses.
This is like an hour into your watch. So
My brain said to scream alert, and that's the thing. So I scream alert, and I look off in the distance, and I'm just screaming, wake up, and
everybody roll a Constitution
Really?
check. It's not a save.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I hate Constitution because I just got a 12.
I got a 9.
Yes.
Are you guys freaking kidding me?
I just fell asleep.
But I pull out my gun and my dagger, Shelly.
Actually, so elves don't sleep.
Yeah, but I go into a
Trance. So I think you actually just wake up.
awesome.
Kieran, you also wake up. You will have to wait around.
Cool. Yeah,
All
no
right.
problem.
Everybody roll initiative. Bubda
Wait,
is sound asleep.
Do I roll initiative?
You would roll initiative so that I know when you would go on your turn.
+1, so I'm 19. I rolled an 8.
Whew, good for you.
I know.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Not as good as a nat 20 over here.
Did you
Well-
get a nat 20? Oh, she did.
She
I
did.
did.
You got a natural 20, and then do you have a bonus to your initiative? I think it's your dexterity modifier.
Okay, I'm a 19.
Oh, you have a negative one?
Oh, really?
I got a 6.
Sane.
Yes.
What'd you get in initiative?
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay, which two of you has the higher initiative bonus?
I have +3.
I got plus 3.
Both of you roll a d6.
Roll off.
A 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
I can beat a 1. That's a 1.
It actually is.
It really is a
Roll
one.
again.
You got a one right now.
2.
5.
That's.
I'm only the second worst.
You're the second worst, but by a freaking hair.
Yeah.
Double overtime right there, guys.
Right? So because your lookout was so crappy, the bad guys that are attacking actually get a surprise round.
Ah, so we know their guy.
You guys are awake. Out of the darkness of the forest come, so you guys know, and maybe you don't, those who are listening, but drow are basically dark elves. The pure black skin with the white hair,
Cool.
and they live underground, usually in the Underdark. What you guys are fighting right now looks like that, only in dwarf form. So they are dwarves with darker
Cool.
skin and white beards and hair. Their eyes are don't have pupils or whatever. They got big hammers, armor, everything you would expect from a dwarf. They are attacking. So they attack first some of the other people who are in bedrolls around.
I turn over in my sleep.
Just in time not to get murdered.
When you sounded the alarm, the trained soldiers that were recruiting, they are already up out of their beds. So since some of the people are prone and in bedroll still, the Duergar bury their war picks into a few of the people.
Ooh, that sounds gushy.
And
Hey, what happens to everybody's best friend Isaac?
Yeah, is Isaac one of those?
Isaac is not one of the ones that they have attacked
dies.
yet.
The end of Isaac.
They seem to have gone for the easy picking this surprise round.
Okay.
So the surprise round is over. Now we're going into normal rounds.
And I'll be up next.
And we're starting with Hondo.
The person who doesn't know how to play this game.
So
Right
Hondo,
here.
there are Duergar all around you.
Okay.
Some look like they could be getting closer to Isaac's bedroll.
What I want to do is I want to shoot the one that's closest to Isaac,
Okay.
his bed.
Don't miss, please.
So what you're going to want to do is roll your attack with your gun. Do you have it listed on your character sheet as a hand crossbow?
Yeah.
So right now you're rolling attack to see if you hit them. So you roll a d20 and you add your
Attack
your
modifier.
d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
That hits. Yeah. Oh, I rolled a 6.
That good, huh?
So 6 plus 3 plus 4. Okay, 13.
What is this, like a 6-shooter? What is this?
It is. Yeah, it's cold.
You're going up against their armor class, right? You're
Yes.
just trying to beat that number.
Yes. All you know is that right now their armor class is higher than a 13, which
Right.
is what you got. So you shot at him, the bullet kind of missed and like hit a tree behind him. The thundering crack of your gun kind of stunned people a little bit. They're not used to that kind of weapon going on, so that it kind of did shock everyone a little bit, but you
Nice.
did miss. So
Okay. I get a second attack. So I'm going to I pulled out my gun and my dagger, Jelly.
okay.
So I'm going to just as the closest Duergar, I just kind of go to stab him in the neck.
Every round you get a standard action, a movement action, and a bonus action if you got it.
Okay.
So your standard action would be the attacks.
Okay.
The movement action would be running up to him. I don't know if you get 2 attacks if you
You
can
use your
attack,
movement?
move, attack. This is always a question that comes up when I play in my normal games is, can I separate up the two actions? A lot of people say no, and I'm pretty sure in the rules there's things to that effect. I'm going to say if you're attacking the same target, I will allow it. So you'll attack,
He's a
move,
Texas
and attack.
Ranger.
So you run up to that same Duergar that was closest to Isaac, where Isaac is sleeping like a slug.
Okay.
And you attack. I believe the dagger is, instead of using your dexterity modifier, since it's a melee weapon, you're going to be using your strength modifier.
Okay.
6.
7 plus 6.
Yep, 13.
13. Yeah.
Your aim was true, but at the last minute, he kind of like shrugged up his shoulder, and so your dagger glanced off of his like armored shoulder pad thing.
And accidentally stabbed Isaac in the throat.
Yeah.
It's not a critical fail.
Kieran.
So I guess I will get up. Is there anybody nearby, like bad guy wise, or am I?
There wouldn't be anybody adjacent, no.
Well, I'm going to draw my weapon.
Okay. Nice. The reason that was in air quotes for those of you at home is because she's multi-classing warlock, and she has what's called the Pact of the Blade, which means she can summon her spectral weapon out of thin air. It's
And
a
guess
special
where
weapon.
it's coming from? The horny horn of justice.
Nice.
So not even thinking about whether or not this is a possibility. I guess at some level I'm like, yeah, this is just gonna work. Yeah, she'll just reach up and just like she normally does,
Instinctually, yeah.
she'll just kind of like invoke it, and she reaches up and grabs at the light that starts to form there and pulls out what looks to be a long sword, and she'll be, the horn of justice shall cut through your darkness.
Unfortunately, you're just not close enough to attack anybody yet. So she had to use her movement to stand up, so she's just kind of standing there until somebody comes near her next turn. So Bubda is going to see if he wakes up. He is still asleep.
Cool.
Wow.
Excellent, Bubda. The human soldiers are up on their feet and pull out their crossbows. First elf misses terribly. I don't know why I keep saying elf. Wow. Natural 20. Just so you guys know, here's how criticals work. This is homegrown. I don't think it's in the book this way. When you roll a natural 20, you do full damage. For example, this guy with his crossbow, it's a 1d8 piercing, and so I do full damage. So as if I had rolled a full 8. Then I'm going to roll a d8 again and add it to it. So I did full damage plus another roll of it. So he did 16 damage.
So one of the recruits died?
About 4 of the recruits died.
Oh, this is good. This is good war, everybody.
They did
I
not
made
wake
sure
up.
everyone knew that something was happening.
That's what you get when you stay asleep.
Just what I needed. Okay, one Duergar drops from a combination of the two soldiers' arrows. The Duergars go now. One of them, or actually all of them. Ooh, I'm going to do this round.
I like this.
You can see that they kind of suck in like they're breathing in just the vapors of the earth, or maybe it's the darkness itself of the night. And as they do, they kind of like start to bulk up a little bit, shoot up in height a little bit.
What?
Yeah, they're kind of enlarging is what I'll call it, because that's what the book calls it.
Just drink in dark. That's
You're supposed to cut through it. Go cut through it.
I'm getting to it.
So enlarging was actually their turn. Now that you guys can see, there are 7 of them. Well, there were 7. So there's 6 left. 1 dropped. The human soldiers put them down.
great. Yeah.
Thane's turn. All right. As a battle mage from Shadowrun, he runs up to the nearest giant dwarf. I'm going to try and cast a spell that I use all the time. I'm going to touch the giant dwarf and cast Ignite, which should set this dude on fire.
You cast the spell in your mind as you have so many times before, and nothing happens?
Damn it.
In this world,
Magic's broken.
There's got to be an awkward silence, right?
Yeah, there's
you're just standing there with your hand on the dwarf's chest.
I push him a little
The
bit.
casting of the spell, you're still thinking like a shadow runner, so in this universe, you don't actually have that power.
I awkwardly shuffle backwards.
If you exit their threat range, they get an attack of opportunity on
I
you.
stay right in his threat range.
Isaac, make a constitution check.
Oh, please.
Please wake up.
6.
Was
How
it
are
the
you
exact
so-
same as last time?
But with the bonuses of the battle going on around you and people yelling, you wake up. So on your next turn, you'll be able to
People are screaming
to
and
do
dying.
stuff.
Okay.
This is how we've always done it. I don't know if the rules are in the book for awaking like this. I don't know, but
you're
these
the
are homegrown, and I'm the DM, so this is how you're doing it,
Yeah.
bitches.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back to Hondo.
Let's do something good this time, gang.
So that one that you missed twice,
Right.
that was by Isaac. So now you are also by Isaac because you moved over to him. is now enlarged.
I touch his chest. No. I am going to cut at the back of his ankle. Or his knee.
So in D&D, there's not actually like calling shots like
Oh, I
there is
can't?
in Savage Worlds. In Savage Worlds, you can. We can do it as like flavor in Savage World where your character's from. There's like specific things that happen in that case, but it wouldn't in D&D. Just so you know.
Okay. So he's like a giant in front.
So yeah, you are definitely looking up at him right now.
Wish I would have killed him before. Dang it. I try stabbing at him.
All right.
That's my first.
With your dagger?
With my
All right.
dagger.
Roll your attack. So you roll a d20 and add 6 to it.
18.
That is a hit. So now you've buried your dagger into him. Roll your damage.
6.
All right.
Guys, I did some
Nicely
That was
done.
so good.
That is the first
job, Mondo.
damage
Yeah.
of this game.
first blood
Congratulations.
right there.
That's right. You get 2 attacks. Do it.
So I got near him with my dagger and I stabbed him at a +6. I'm going to shoot up right at his head.
Okay.
Under his neck. Trying to blow his brains out,
All right.
basically.
Crit
Roll
20,
it up.
Crit
Explosion.
20, crit
Do
20.
I know, I'm
it.
so nervous. 10. Okay. 10 plus the 6, so 16, yeah.
That is what you needed. So you actually shot him.
Nice.
Point blank.
Yes!
Roll damage.
4 plus
I think
3,
it's
7.
3. Okay, 7.
And I get a plus 1 piercing, so 5.
Is this guy dead yet? That was
He
good.
is not dead. Now it is Kieran's turn.
Oh, baby. I am going to. How close am I to one of these things? Can I, like.
You can move to him now.
I guess I will just go and strike at the closest one that's near me.
Sweet. Okay, you run up to him. Make your attack.
17 plus 7. I'm going to guess I hit.
You absolutely hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Okay. Baby.
That
Okay,
is good.
I got an it's 8 plus 4 slashing damage, so that was 12. And then I'm going to immediately strike at him again. 6 plus 7. That's the second attack, so that was the hit.
Okay, that one's a miss.
'Kay.
Bubda. Oh yeah, he critically wakes up.
Pretty lady's
I
in
rolled
trouble.
a 20. He's like, pretty lady, what's going on? And he is up.
He's touching pretty lady.
All right.
What is he, does he do anything?
No,
or-
no, he's awake though.
breathes really loud.
The soldiers drop their crossbows, bonus action, pull out their swords, and they run at the nearest Duergers. Miss terribly. Next one hits. Okay. Oh, full damage. And the last one's going to follow up, trying to attack that same one and finish him off. Hits. Oh, but rolls horribly. A few of the other recruits run for the safety of the woods.
Nice, yeah.
One of them was adjacent to a guy, so he gets what's called an attack of opportunity. If you're in a bad guy's threat range and you move out of it without disengaging first, then they get to a free basic attack on you. While he's enlarged, he actually does quite a bit of damage, and that he cuts down that recruit.
Steve!
Oh no, that was Bubda's voice. that was not Bubda. Duergar are going now. So you are adjacent to one. He's
correct.
gonna attack you.
Sweet. Stoked.
What's your AC?
Armor class is 12.
Oh, he missed you. His big, bulky, awkward hands war pick missed you.
Is it because he has a bullet in his gullet? Or is
He's got a bullet in his gullet. I like it. One is attacking Kieran, the same one that she has been attacking. What's your armor class?
18.
He totally hits you.
Damn.
Yeah. You take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Thane. So one's up to you, and another one runs up to you.
Okay. Hey, guys.
What's your AC?
You say hi, guys.
19.
First one missed you with his war pick.
Sucker.
The second one is... Oh, this hit you. You also take 11 piercing damage.
Yowza.
Wow. That was a crap roll. Okay, they missed the soldiers. Thane,
That's me.
it's your turn. Are you done fondling the Duergar?
Well, with my hand outstretched on this guy's chest.
Still?
Yeah.
After getting hit with an
I mean, he
11?
just attacked you.
Either way, I'm plunging my forearm blades right into his meat body. 17.
That is a hit.
Sweet. That's 6 piercing damage. And I'll do another attack.
That's a 13 for the attack.
13 for second attack.
That is a miss.
That's a miss. Okay.
Isak.
Hey guys. Hey. What's going on? I'm gonna hit the one that the one that he attacked. Then did you do a lot of damage or just a little bit?
6.
Okay.
How much?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the one that he just attacked. With my laser pistol. Would you say it's within 5 feet in front of him?
Of him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna do a sneak attack, but it really only matters if I can actually hit this guy. So let's see if I can actually hit this guy.
Oh yeah, you're a rogue, huh?
It's a 16.
Total?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yes. Hell yeah. Okay.
Snuck it in.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my sneak attack because he's he's locked in melee combat with a buddy of mine. So that means that I get to add an extra 3d6 to my damage roll.
Yeah, rogues
Wow.
get a lot of sneak
baby.
attack
So
damage.
base damage is 5 plus 1 plus my dexterity, which is 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 9.
Okay.
And then I add 3d6 of my sneak attack because I'm awesome. So 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1.
That's 19.
Hmm.
That is exactly what you needed.
Really?
Yeah, so
Murder.
you just, this laser beam shoots across the battlefield, slightly, momentarily lighting up the night and just zap right between the eyes of the,
And everyone's
of the
eyes are
Duergar.
blind. He's
Yeah.
so bright.
and he just goes down.
That's
Shot him in the head.
That is
Kill
awesome.
shot.
And I yell across the battlefield, "That's what you get for waking me up during a hangover!" and then I use my cunning action to hide.
So roll your stealth to hide.
First kill of the game.
Nice.
Nice,
That's not
Spencer.
great. Thanks,
Crap.
guys. 16.
I rolled a natural 20.
Really?
You're not hidden. They all see you.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I just saw this dude's head blown off right in front of me.
Like,
And this big, giant, lumbering tree dwarf falls right next to me.
Actually, he shrinks back to his normal size
Oh,
as he when he
cool.
dies.
sweet.
Technically, he should start shrinking the minute his head blew off.
Oh
So
my
I
gosh,
guess he would be
that's awesome.
shrinking as he falls. So
Oh,
when he
wow.
lands, he's just normal size.
I look at him on the ground and say, huh.
Very eloquent. Hondo, we're back to you. And your dude is still up.
I'll probably shoot him again. So
18? All right, that's a hit. Roll your damage now.
I do 8. Damn it.
8 damage. All right, good job. He's still up, but he looks pretty bad off. He's bleeding and he's not walking,
Can I just
standing
do-
right anymore.
If I just like jumped up, just like and jabbed him in the throat again with my knife, would
Yeah.
that, okay, I'm gonna do that. 14.
14 is a miss. Kieran, it's your turn again.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to I don't know, be flashy looking, but really all I'm doing is just stabbing at this guy again.
All right, let's do this. Did one attack you on their round?
Nope.
Oh, dang it. I should have attacked you.
Probably should have.
I was supposed to, and I overlooked it. Sorry.
16,
16 is a hit.
11 damage.
He is still up, but he ain't happy.
She's gonna look like a little frustrated that this fight's still going on for her.
Right?
And in her frustration, she's not going to hit.
Oh, what did you get? That's not good. Bubda, actually.
Come on, Bubda.
Seeing you in danger, runs up immediately.
Oh, Bubba.
Stay away from pretty lady! Bada punch!
He's got little spiked gauntlets, so he
Precious.
makes
He's wearing
a punch
socks and spiked gauntlets.
And nothing else.
and misses terribly.
Oh,
Poor guy just falls off to the side.
Sorry, pretty lady.
It's okay, Bubda. Stay safe.
Oh, the soldiers are fighting. Oh, one hits the guy and finishes him off.
Yes.
And there was another one that was attacking him, so they're going to attack. So the next one's going to attack that guy. Also hit.
Yeah, this is an army.
That's right.
Right? These soldiers are experienced.
Yeah.
They're better than we are.
And they do some damage. Last soldier is going to attack him again. All right, they finished that guy off.
All right, they're on our team.
That's 2 down, right? 2 out of well, that's 3 down.
How
So
many-
there
there's
have
4
been
down.
4 down
Oh,
because of the
sweet.
one that the soldiers put down before they grew large.
That means there's 3 left.
There are 3 left.
left.
Whoever doesn't get a kill has to pay everybody else 10 gold.
But it's their turn now. So, Hondo, the one you failed to kill, is going to now try to kill you. What's your AC?
Well,
He hits.
Like that Isaac would make that,
Right.
but when
So
he's
he
the first
buries
one to
his
get
war
killed.
pick and wedges it into a weak point in your leather armor. And so you take 11 points of piercing damage.
damn.
Kieran,
We've
one's
all
going to
taken
attack
11 so
you, the
far.
one that you've been attacking.
Okay.
He rolled a natural one.
Well, he critical failed.
He
So.
trips over
This time
himself.
Joke's on him.
So he's swinging at you, and you bring up your like sword, your magic sword to meet his weapon, and kind of hit it with enough force that he drops his weapon. So he's gonna have to spend his next turn picking that back up. And there's one left on Thane. Yeah, what's your AC?
19.
Oh man, he misses. I mean, oh dang. No, I mean, oh good, he misses.
Whose side are you on?
You managed to dodge a little bit, is what happened. Now, how are you going to respond?
Now it's my turn.
All right.
All right, I am going to channel my paladin divinity into divine smite.
Okay.
Well, first I have to roll to see if I hit this guy. Let's do that.
All right.
We'll do a standard attack. Oh boy,
What'd you get?
that's a 5 plus 6. That's not going to make it.
No, it is not.
We'll do my second attack.
Okay.
Okay, that one's not hitting either. I take a turn off.
All right.
She's
All
gonna
right.
stare at him.
So he swung at you, and you dodged and missed, and he missed. I mean, and so now you responded with 2 swipes of your own, which also he dodged and missed. It's a good back and forth battle.
Yeah,
actually.
it's real intense, guys.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna have to pay everybody 10 bucks.
I know.
Isaac, you're gonna blow
That's a
someone else's
bummer.
head off.
Oh hell yeah! Who's left? 3 of them are left.
Yeah. So there's one on Hondo, one on Kieran, and one on Thane.
I need to hit my guy one more time, and he's just.
Okay, who's the one on Kieran hasn't been touched?
No, the one on Thane hasn't been
The one on
touched.
Thane hasn't been touched. Okay, I'll go after the one on Thane. Let's see if I can do it. Haha, natural 20.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah.
All right, so he's just dead. Do we really have to roll and count it all up?
It's so late.
Wait, which one are you
He's
shooting on
just dead.
Thane?
The one on
Yeah.
Thane, yeah.
So you it's actually kind of funny because Thane and this guy have been having this back and forth seesaw battle of the ages, and you just out of nowhere just put a bolt of energy through his chest.
Another
so there's like
orange
this hole through his chest where his heart used to be.
And he can see me through the hole.
And, well, Thane can see you through the hole.
Damn it, he was mine.
If he was yours, then you should have hit him. Where's my 10 bucks? 10 gold.
I flip you off in his through the hole.
Through the hole.
And I put the gun up to my lips and I blow the smoke.
Nice.
Impressive.
Was there smoke generated from that laser?
I think that there probably would
Sure, yeah. They should.
All right.
So sorry, let me get clear on sneak attack damage. You just get it every time you attack?
be.
No.
If I have advantage on an attack or if an enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it,
Oh, okay.
then I don't
Basically,
need to have
if
advantage.
he has an ally within 5 feet
Yeah.
of that person,
Yeah.
You just get sneak attack.
Then I can get sneak attack.
he gets to add the sneak attack damage, or if he's hidden when he does the attack.
Okay.
Or
That's
if
why
I'm-
sometimes it's good to be a halfling
Because they can hide.
because they can hide almost anywhere.
And that's basically my advantage, whereas yours would be the second attack.
Sure.
Hondo,
Yeah.
it is your turn, sir. How would you like? So this guy's still up.
Crazily, he has 2 bullet shots in his
A bullet
neck.
in the gullet.
Yeah,
Two in the gullet.
Yeah.
2 in the gullet.
And 1 knife slashing.
Yeah.
on his-
Yeah,
on his
and
neck.
he
leg.
did bury a war
He
pick,
did,
sorry,
which I'm
into
assuming
you,
on my left side or something like that.
into
So
your body. So
I'm gonna. I was literally just gonna cut his dick off, but I'm gonna jab him. I'm just gonna jab him in the groin, basically. I assume that's where my range is, right?
I mean, yeah,
This is
you're
super
probably
big, yeah.
right level with his groin.
So I'm literally just gonna stab right into his groin.
All right, let's roll this up.
We're just building a picture with
You
our
can say
words.
dick unless it's in a nickname for Richard. That's not allowed.
So I got 15 plus 6.
On your attack roll.
Yeah, my attack roll.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. 7.
Okay, he.
Yes.
Oh man, he is
I
in
don't
so
have
much
to owe this
pain.
Shrimp 10 gold pieces.
He immediately grabs his groin area where you stabbed him, falls to his knees, a little bit higher pitch than normal, and then shrinks to his normal size, and then just falls
Was it
over.
grossly like
What a way to go.
spew all over me?
I am not going into detail. I don't know why you decided to do that, but I let it.
And now we got our mature rating.
Yeah, there it is.
So I guess I could be done, or I could throw Shelly or shoot at your gentleman.
Oh man.
Oh,
I want
don't
you to throw
dare.
that knife so bad.
I do. I just want to throw Shelly.
Don't-
It's up to you if you want to, but
That it's all on you.
It won't be a steal. I mean, Shelly's not going to do
It's stealing a kill.
Shelly's not going to do
Don't
damage.
don't
Really?
be an Isaac Wexler.
Hey,
Oh
yeah.
like
Don't
you were
pull
doing
an
so much
Isaac.
damage. But he
I
steals the kill
did.
and then runs away and hides.
Well,
That's
because
what he does.
or else I won't get my stink attack next time. Maybe.
That's true.
Like the point is, I'm not. You don't see me run away and hide. I just disappear. I like. There's just a laser beam and then nothing, and then a laser beam and nothing. I'm a force to be reckoned with.
He can hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
I think there is.
I'll let Kieran take him. I mean, there's one guy.
Yeah.
And we're all now surrounding him, so
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Kieran, it's your turn.
I'm gonna
then.
like super miss. 14 does not hit, right?
No, it does not.
Okay. Well, I'll use my other attack.
Use your
All right, second attack. So
Yep.
she slashes at this guy and he dodges the first one,
Okay.
but she swings her sword back around and
19.
that's a hit.
Okay.
Jabs it right. Where do you jab it?
I'm gonna go right up through the rib cage,
All right, and you like slice it upwards.
slice it upwards, and hope to cause some major
Intense
damage.
Yeah.
6 damage.
All right.
Not bad.
So you totally just like bury the sword into him and rip it upwards, and he just makes the most disgusting gurgle noise as blood just comes out of his mouth, runs down his body, and he just falls down dead.
Oh, good.
Because he only had 2 hit points left.
Oh, thank God.
So if you had thrown the dagger and hit him, you definitely would have
That's what I
stolen
was
the
nervous.
kill.
You said he was pretty damaged, so
Yeah, he falls right next to Bubda.
Ew, is that blood?
I imagine I'm just like coated in this right now.
You guys are all coated and just.
Well, not me. I didn't really get
No.
close to him.
That's the battle. You guys destroyed the Duergar that were attacking, and
So I believe, I think somebody was gonna give us like all $10, something.
so
I steal 10 coin out of the Durgar's
Do it,
pocket
yeah.
and
There you
give
go.
it to him.
That's fine. I accept.
yeah, you guys pillaged the Duergar. They don't really have any surface coin.
I give him a war pick and say that's about 10 gold right there.
Probably actually has about 10 gold.
and you can use it if you need.
But now
And
you have
next
to
time
carry
you
it with
steal
you.
my kill, I'll bury this in your back.
Wait, you'll get it from the guy. He sold it to and then buried his back.
Yeah.
The soldiers come over to you, and they're like, "Good job! You were actually pretty good fighters. We didn't expect to find that
Yeah.
among the recruits. The other ones have run into the forest, so I'm guessing they're not the fighting kind.
How many of us are there?
now?
Yeah.
There's you four, and
those
Bubda,
3.
and then the 3 soldiers. All the other recruits are either dead
Yeah.
in the surprise round or following rounds, or running in the forest.
So I look at the 5 of us and the captain and his entourage, and I just say, "Well, I guess we're gonna go win a war, huh?" Thanks for listening to episode 4 of Tales of Nowhere. That was our first battle. I think it went pretty well considering. Hope you enjoyed it. I mentioned this before, but to celebrate our release, we are doing a giveaway. We've got a bunch of cool Dungeons and Dragons stuff to give away, a starter set, Dungeon Master's Guide, Player's Handbook, a bunch of dice sets, and a few Savage Worlds books, which is the system we run while we're in the cafe. If you want to enter, you can do so in 5 different ways. And I think last episode I made a mistake. You can enter in all 5 ways if you want to. You can enter up to 5 times. You can leave us a review on iTunes, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, use the hashtag Tales of Nowhere to talk about our podcast on Twitter. You can share a Facebook post, and I think that's all of them. I'm pretty sure that's 5. So enter up to 5 times in this giveaway. We'll be doing it in a couple weeks here, announcing the winners on the show. If you got any feedback for us, feel free to get in touch with us. We'd absolutely love to hear from you. Our email is mail@talesofnowhere.com. That's mail at talesofnowhere.com. You can also visit our website, talesofnowhere.com. There'll be a bunch of cool art and copy. I'm going to put our character sheets up there for reference as we go through our different games. A bunch of cool stuff is going to be there. So check that out. Our episodes will also be available to stream on that, as well as iTunes and all other podcast providers. If you can think of one that we're not on, just email us because we want to get up everywhere we can. And if you're feeling really generous, you can leave us a review on iTunes. That not only gets you an entrance into the contest, but it also helps us out a ton. We are a brand new podcast, and those first reviews help a lot. The intro and closing theme songs were done by a composer named Sean Jackson, and the rest of the music was done by the incredibly hardworking and talented John Good. You can find more of his music on SoundCloud under the name Burn7. We're going to continue Dungeons & Dragons over the next few episodes, so we hope you enjoy that, and I'll talk to you next time. Thanks again for listening.